Good morning, traders. What's going on? I missed you guys. Monday morning. How you guys doing today? Everything look good? You guys hear me?
Good morning, trader.
Oh, goodness. Getting a little echo there. It's been a while. It's been a while since we did the live stream, a few weeks, so getting back into the groove of things here. Excited to get going today. Some good opportunities already posting up here this morning. Lost one. Good morning to you as well. Hope you had a great weekend this past weekend. It's going to be pretty brief stream here, probably about 10 or 15 minutes here. We're going to go over the best plays, best setups this morning. Going to keep that watch list pretty narrow. Just going over the best setups here this morning. Chad, good morning. What's going on, man? Appreciate you reaching out. Hope if you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up, Chad. So PRPO this morning. What is going on here, guys? This is the same story every single time one of these stocks do a reverse split. This one did a 1 for 15 reverse split, PRPO. This one is the one in pre-market here, getting the most attention right now. It's all an attention game, right? What was getting the attention earlier? INNT, that one, just a chat room pump this morning. Had some news there about 7:30. This what I want you guys to note here is when a stock, and this is why I've been more on the short side recently, I'll let the chat rooms just get these stocks going. The news come out, they go parabolic, but then once the pattern starts developing, we see lower highs starting to form. We have higher lows. This is a symmetrical triangle pattern. When it ended up cracking this lower trend line, just starts selling on off. All these traders who are getting in this area here on the long side. It became very long crowded. Big chat room bought it, very long crowded, and ended up fading on off, selling on off there in pre-market. PRPO, let's go back over that. So this is the same story every single time. One of these companies, they come out with a PR saying they're doing a 1 for 15 reverse split, 1 for 20, 1 for 25, 30, whatever. And then they come out with good news. I mean, it happens over and over. Let's pull up some of this news here. PRPO this morning. So the 1 for 15 put them at a price of like $4.80. So we're already up $2 right now. They signed their first major international service contract, and then they see significant first year of revenue based on historic volume. That's always great. That is always great for PRPO. Reverse split to a PR. We see that over and over. These always go back to their intrinsic value, and what is that? Probably not much. PRPO, that one is SSR, short sale restriction is turned on. I'm going to be avoiding it. A little bit manipulated, I think it could be, certainly. With SSR turned on, the reverse split, it's going to be pretty crowded. There's a few more I'm looking at this morning. Go ahead and pull those up. One that I'm looking at is MOBL. MOBL on Friday had a nice climb to it. Looking at the daily, I do like the daily as well. We're pulling right up to that daily resistance, 678. You guys know I love shorting overextension. Overbought stocks. This one's at over an 80 on the RSI. Coming up to daily resistance. Interested in seeing if we get a little push out of the gates up near resistance, and then take a position, risking off of that daily high. We'll see how MOBL is going to open on up. I do like that chart, though, quite a bit on MOBL. Next I want to take a look at is AXTI. AXTI, let's take a look at the last 10 or 20 days here on this stock here. Let's look at the last 5 days. Okay, last 5 days. Last Tuesday, this one had a morning spike. Wednesday, it kind of grinded in a trend upward. Thursday, it had a morning spike. And Friday, it had a morning spike as well. So AXTI probably looking for, we'll see if this one can stay on this trend and get a little bit of a morning spike again today. It's really respecting the, this 200-day moving average here. The last few days, Thursday and Friday, when I tried to break it, pulled right back under it. The thing is, it's still holding, though. It pulls back under, but it's still having green days and kind of holding a trend, we see on that 5 day. I am interested here to see if we're going to try to do another morning spike on AXTI. Because that is likely with what we've seen in the last week. We'll keep our eyes there. Next, I'm going to slightly be looking at this one's kind of on the back burner. Slightly looking at QHC. It's been had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days in a row, coming up to the 50-day. It's going to be at 183. Gonna keep an eye on that one. And then other than that, guys, it's going to be a scanner day. This is how Mondays usually are. Mondays, traders are getting back from their weekend. They just kind of let the dust settle, figure out what's going to be happening to start the new week. Get the sentiment for the week, the sentiment for the market, sentiment for the penny stock land. Really see what's going to be really moving and popping on off in penny stock land. So that AXTI, that was last week's play. Going to keep an eye there. Still on the trend. See if we get another morning spike there. It has Thursday and Friday. Just going to go through these again. MOBL, I would like a little push out of the gates up to resistance. Then begin a position there. Kind of risking off high. PRPO, that's SSR is turned on. It's already kind of fallen pretty sharply right now. But this one's going to be a little manipulative. I mean, I would not be surprised at all if this one retested pre-market highs. I'm not going to be trading it either way. It'll be one I will watch and eat some popcorn on, snack on that one. Besides that, MOBL, PRPO, INT, that one was this morning, AXTI, QHC on the back burner. Other than that, guys, it's going to be scanner day. Going to be scanner day today. I told you guys probably going to be brief this morning. Narrow watch list, which I like. I like narrowing it down. Some of the days where there's like 10 or 15 stocks I'm looking at, it's hard to keep up. I don't have that many monitors unless I'm, become like Steve Kalajian, get 50 monitors all up in here. Jay, what's going on, man? Good morning. What number are you risking off of on MOBL? MOBL, I mean, over the last 3 years, it hit 678. That's its high. I mean, it's already up at tough resistance right now. Pulling up the 3-year chart, take a look at this area. Last time it tested this area, which, if you see this, last time it tested here, dropped pretty hard. Yeah, so 650 is going to be tough. We see these upper shadows kind of where it is now. I'd like to see it a little higher. I mean, MOBL, I don't think it's the lowest float, so it probably isn't going to drop like PRPO is right now, because this is the 3-year daily. So these are the candles here on the day. It's just kind of up and down, 15, 20 cents. So wouldn't necessarily be looking for the world here on MOBL, but would look for, a little pop out of the gate and a slight, maybe 20 cents or so. Let's see what the float is there, MOBL. Yeah, see, it's a 100 million float. So that it's pretty high there, MOBL. But ideally, I would love to see this one push. I would love to see that one push a little bit out of the gates. Chad 106, appreciate that, Chad. And then Remus, how you like FET? Yeah, looked at that one this morning. FET, so that's a great eye there, Remus as well. FET, not looking bad. From Friday, it's similar, to MOBL. So you're getting these hangovers good, Remus. Good eye here on FET. This one's not bad, risking off a 640, which is Friday's high. It's a little off of that. I like my risk closer to that risk tolerance area. 640 is going to be the high on Friday. It's not bad. This one's not overextended like MOBL is, though. So we're looking at the daily here. This one's got a trend to it, and also, pulling up the chart, it's near all-time lows. That was my only concern there, Remus, is FET is kind of at all-time lows, which concerns me a little bit, versus MOBL being at, all-time highs. It's my only concern there. But yeah, it doesn't look bad from Friday. It's up about 80 cents from Friday. MBRX, ugly daily chart, but it has almost 1 million shares traded in pre-market. MBRX, let's pull that one up. Yeah, now MBRX, ton of shares trading pre-market. It's not going anywhere. It's like the slow turtle. Did they do a reverse split though? Because I'm looking at the daily here on MBRX, and see this candle, $1.40 to 315. Yeah, that was last week, wasn't it? That was crazy. Yes, the stock that should not be doing that is the one that's doing it. So MBRX, this one, tons of shorts were getting into it on that day when it should not have been shorted, right? On MBRX. And when it's really crowded on one side and everyone starts covering their shares and then long start buying the stock, it causes a massive short squeeze, despite the flow. I had that trend line drawn before that even happened that day. That's why, I do like keeping my TD charts up all the time. I use them all the time because over the last 3 years, I've always drawn resistance on pretty much every ticker every day. And so I always have these here. This is really tough resistance in BRX at $3. We came right up to that, couldn't break it. Would have been a great short there. So I need to start being convicted by these lines. Oh yeah, MBRX has news today. Yeah, we'll keep it on the back burner. I mean, it's not moving a whole lot right now, and also because it did that huge move last week, it's likely not going to do that again because you're going to have a lot of longs still bag holding this from $1.60 to $3. So if this pop, since it's more crowded now on the long side from last week, any pop is gonna be tough resistance on it. If that makes any sense at all. Trading is all psychology. It is all psychology. It's all about who's in what, why are they in it. Just understanding that, more or less than resistance, support, that sort of deal. But yeah, I'll try to take it a little easy today. MOBL, I don't know if I'm going to trade that one unless we get a nice little spike out of the gate. Not that it's going to have a big spike, but, on Friday, $5.80 up to $6. If we get like 15-20 cents on it, I'll probably take a position. Other than that, watch PRPO and then watch the scanners. AXTI, I don't like longing stocks, but that one has had spikes Thursday and Friday. Pretty significant spikes too, from 550 up to 614 on Friday. So we'll see. We will see. All right, guys. 15 minutes till the market opens on up. Any questions from you before we get going today? It's going to be a good day, guys. Let's predefine that risk and trade the highest probability setups. You guys should know also that like over the summer and through the fall, like I was going through a really rough patch. I grew the account at TD and then I opened up at CMAG and just was trading awful. I was over trading, revenge trading, very emotional. And I was suspectful that I would do that with all the responsibility of not being under when you're under the freaking PDT for years and then you get out of it and you're just so excited to trade, it's not a good recipe. It's not a good recipe. So here's the deal. I was working harder, but it was not I was not going anywhere fast. If that makes sense. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more, and also, if you're just because you're working harder does not mean you're going anywhere faster. You could be paddling. You could be paddling upstream a lot faster. But if you're going in the wrong direction, you're still going in the wrong direction, you got to turn that boat around. So that was my issue. I had to really regroup, figure things out. I had like maybe 2 red days in the last month or more, and I've kept them pretty small. So I'm happy. Things are starting to start working out. So if you guys find yourself in a rut, it's okay to try to regroup, turn that boat around, figure out what's going on. Also, with CMAG, you can paper trade. If you want to work on a new strategy, all it is a click of a button to paper trade. So trade live, what works best for you, then click that paper button and start working on the new strat. PRPO is still sitting pretty heavy. INT is selling off. MOBL. All right. All right, traders. I may trade, may not trade, may trade something we didn't even look at today if something pops up on the scanner. So that's going to be it today. PRPO is coming on down, as Mr. Bob Barker would say. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video this morning. You know what I'm watching. Guys, predefine that risk. You're going to do great today. All right, guys, we will see you all next time.